Someone is experiencing the absence of you right now. It's like they have a void in their life. What's interesting is it feels like this is more of an aha kind of moment. Like they've been going through something recently, and now it's like they've been either talking about what they've been going through or they're working on the things that they need to work on. And from whatever work that they're doing, today it's hit them that there's a void in their life. And they keep trying to fill the void with whatever they can to fill the hole up. But you're the void. They don't feel your energy anymore. They are experiencing the absence of you. I just keep coming back to that because you drew a hard line here. The possibilities are fleeting for there to be any kind of coming together, any kind of family dynamic between you two. They're also feeling the void of that as well. Or this could be a family member. I'm not really picking so much up on like brother, sister, cousin. I'm, like someone who is wanting to experience a family or have a family, but it doesn't feel like their family without you. And you've drawn some kind of boundary. It's like the moment that they want to be honest with their feelings instead of just finding whatever they can to obsess over, to be tempted by, to be seduced by. They've finally taken a moment, like taken a beat, right? Away from everything and everyone. And now all of these feelings are starting to bubble up to the surface. And now they can see it as clear as day that it's you and you're the thing that's missing. And they feel very, very upset about this today, which is interesting because I don't think they felt upset before. Or like they may have been like, I really feel like you may have pulled your energy back from this person like completely and said, you know what, wash my hands of this. Interesting. There's something about, that Alanis Morissette song about you've washed your hands clean of this? There's something where you both got your hands dirty into something and like they washed their hands and then spun you around when it was your turn to wash your hands. I think this resonates. And it was like you had red paint all over them. I'm just seeing red on these hands. And it's like, oh, look, I wasn't even messing around in that. I am not to blame for this. But look, here you are, caught red-handed. Caught red-handed. Like a freaking child. Like you both went and got out some paints and started painting the walls and going all like crazy. And then when it was time to like clean up the mess so you two didn't get caught, they washed their hands, spun you around and said, this is the one that did it. Look at him. It wasn't me. They did you dirty, didn't they? Divine masculine. Very charming energy. Very charming, very suave, very, I'm just getting like these eyes and this smile that just like is very mesmerizing, very enchanting. And nobody even questioned. Of course you didn't do it. Cut and run. But you knew. Look, I'm feeling like you got some kind of blame, some very big blame that you both were involved in, and they put it all on you. And then they just disappeared and said, you know what, I don't want the fallout from this, I don't want the pushback. But also having to ghost you, because there's something that's even more terrifying than getting the blame from everybody else, which is having to look you in the eyes as they lie about you. They don't want to face it, because facing you means having to face them. And if they have to face because understand this person's been doing some kind of work. If they have to face what they've done, then they have to face who they have been and what they did to you. the one thing that they wanted to be a family with, because we keep coming back to that family. Like the void that they're feeling is only a void that you can fill. You're the home. Yeah, a lot of the emotional storm, the sorrow, the grief, the depression. And there's that family right there. You're the home, you're the foundation. And as they're experiencing all of this, it's like they're having to also put to rest the idea that there could be those possibilities. Because they don't feel like there's any hope in this. Why would there be? If you had done to them what they did to you, if anyone would have done anything like that to anyone else, absolutely not. They understand the boundaries. They understand their place. And they're feeling it now more than ever as they are experiencing some ascension and some growth. But how do I even face you? There is something really like, there's something, you know how we were getting like they're very charming and mesmerizing and like everyone would believe them because they're just so good with like their words or like manipulating or whatever. But there's something about you and your face and your smile and your voice and your care and comfort and love that they break down that wall for. They can't pretend. Like when they were a lower vibrational energy, they could. They could do it to anyone. But they've always had to deal with the fact that they did it to you. How could I have done that to you? Yeah, longing, aching, wanting, craving. Let's go to part 2 and dive into this, I guess.